Hey, this isn't a cartoon. No, this is an arcade game. Welcome to IronFury Plays The Simpsons, and this is the intro to the game, which is tastefully done, I must say. Very reminiscent to the show. I actually do enjoy the graphics, even if they're a little, you know, they're limited, but they actually do work, you know, given the hardware. Get the stats of all the characters. And nicely done. Made by Konami. And we're gonna ignore that. And if you're playing as Player 1, you play as Marge. This is a side-scrolling beat-em-up, and Marge uses a vacuum for her weapon. She has quite a bit of range, and is easily one of the best characters in the game. And of course it's telling me to hurry up, but never mind that shit, I'm showing off characters game. Player 3 plays as Bart, and I'm gonna keep Marge out because there's something I want to show you. Bart uses a skateboard. Again, pretty decent in the range department. Nothing amazing. And I want to get these two together for a minute. Because if you stand still, you can do a double team attack. And obviously these change depending on which characters you use, and you die. And finally, we have Player 4, which is Lisa. Lisa uses a jump rope. Very reminiscent to, like, say, a Castlevania character using a whip. But, you know, Lisa's Lisa. You know, take it for what you will. You know, not bad, not great. And for our playthrough, I will be using Homer, who is Player 2. And we have the plot. A bomb? Go! And Maggie somehow got the crystal in her mouth, and Smithers kidnapped her. And we start off in Downtown Springfield. Homer uses his bare hands, which gives him the shortest range of the game, but for whatever reason, I like playing as him. Now, about the plot, and yeah, if you walk up to some doors, they will open on you and damage you. Like that. I probably shouldn't do that. But about the plot, Smithers apparently steals a diamond or some kind of crystal for Mr. Burns. Isn't Mr. Burns so filthy rich that he could just buy the entire town if he wanted? That's a massive hole in the plot, but again, this is just a side-scrolling beat-em-up, an excuse to cash in on the Simpsons franchise. So I guess that's not really important. But, I'm going to talk a little bit about... Oh, these guys. We're going to see more of them a little later. But for now, we just have to fight the same old guys in suits. And if Mr. Burns is the reason why this is all happening, wouldn't he just go to the nuclear power plant? But whatever. Anyway, more about the game itself. This game was made by Konami in the early 90s, I want to say 91. And of course, I've already done another arcade game by Konami, Sunset Riders. And of course, they are also known for other arcade games such as X-Men, Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. Actually, they did they did quite a few Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. But anyway, we're at the first boss. We gotta face this wrestler. And his pants tend to fall down like King Hippo. And we're just gonna beat the ever-loving crap out of this guy. Jump kicks generally work on bosses. And by the way, that jumping multi-kick thing that I do that by pressing the jump and attack button at the same time. Those are your only two buttons that you gotta worry about in this game. Obviously, your joypad is to move. And again, because this is an arcade game, using MAME, we can simulate the use of quarters, so I theoretically have infinite lives, so... And yes, I will abuse this, I do not care. These games were made to be intentionally hard to eat quarters, and I'm merely acting as if I had infinite money during my childhood. But, anyway, we beat him, and we see that...
Come back here with my kid!
Smithers is riding off with Maggie. Wait, wouldn't Smithers just take the diamond out of her mouth and just give the kid back?
Go after Maggie. Ready?
Well, whatever. We got a mini game here, and you just gotta keep pressing the button as fast as you can. And we gotta make a balloon that's big enough for us to fly away. And we win. And they pop and die. And now we're going to Krusty Land! Yay! I gotta say, I like this music. Very arcade, you know, it definitely has that arcade feel to it. But, yeah. Now we're in Krusty Land, which is the second level of the game. There's gonna be a few things introduced here. Hey, it's Santa's little helper, and we can throw him at enemies. When you throw items at enemies, they generally do enough damage that they're generally one-hit kills. Also, picking up food will restore health. And, Milhouse, he brought us a mallet, or the hammer, as they call it. It's more of a mallet, but... And I'm gonna hit you because I can. And these guys in their teacups are gonna actually come flying toward us. Hey, fuck you. We smashed them with the hammer, and, well, god damn you. Thank you. You die, you die, you die. Die. See, that's one thing I hate about the hammer. Since you're taking that time to hold the hammer back and then swing forward, you leave yourself open to getting hit, and I already died, so I lost the hammer. Which is probably for the better. Because the hammer is really good for just that teacup spot, really, and that's about it. If you go up to that cage where the gorilla is, he will attack you. So you don't want to do that. Hey, who said you could do a sliding attack? And this bear is about to break out of his cage, so we better get the fuck out of here. Oh, I thought he came down. Well, whatever. God damn it. Die! Yep. Yep, you die. Thank you. And we gotta face another Krusty the Crown. And Krusty the Crown. Oh, Jesus Christ. Arow! No, 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 no. I will not make fun of accents here. That was Krusty the Clown. And now we gotta face these rabbits, who I believe are called Blinky. But, yeah. And of course, it's just guys in suits. And I guess that was the real one, and he's running away. Whatever. And we can't go in there. And now these guys have mallets. Or hammers. Whatever you want to call them. And I don't know what the hell that bird does. Hey! We got Snowball! You die! And of course, a little health refill before the boss. And we gotta face this giant Krusty balloon. And he's not too bad. You're gonna want to do a lot of drop kicks, or jump kicks, whatever you want to call them. Of course, he's gonna smack you around a little bit, but again, since this is arcade emulation, we can just put in as many quarters as we want. Obviously, if you're playing in a real arcade machine, you're not gonna be so lucky. And of course, like any Konami beat-em-up, once they start blinking, you know that they're about to die. Just a few more hits. Ooh, he's doing this bomb attack. But he's just about dead. I think only a few more hits should really do it. Yeah, that does it. Oh god. We're ending today's episode on a cliffhanger! See you next time!